I'm still somewhat surprised that this character hasn't had a single point of stress yet. Probably speed 4. Super crazy! Wants me to drink some tea. He's doing what he loves. Yeah, that's true. Can I get some more champions? I can. Didn't I say notify me when this is available? Okay, now it's doing it. Betrothed can marry. Absolutely. Matrilineal, done. Excellent. Doesn't look like I can convert you, unfortunately. Jeezy. He is pretty good at fighting. Welcome to the team. So, you're just raiding a Doma. That's actually their army. That's interesting, because what I can now do is declare war on you. I can go for the entire duchy. They're allied to someone with more troops. But I would be fighting them independently of each other. Do it. Do it! Do it now! Raise the forces! Put on the safety helmet! For we go to war. Oh yeah! Alright, so... once the army has been raised, which is going to be in 4 days' time, 3, 2, 1, 0, we're going to go and try and catch them before they're able to unite with their allies. I'm surprised they're able to outrun me. This is in dry lands, this is fine, they're locked in, we've got you. Nope, no escape. Because don't I have the movement speed buff? Oh, these guys must have it as well. Am I in command? I'm not in command. Hold on. Hold on. Now I am. Gotcha. Here comes their allies. They've got another 1,000 men there. Thankfully, they're not moving to intercept us. Otherwise, this fight would be rather more difficult. But as it stands, this should be a pretty easy route. Seeing as I've got 13 champions now against their 4. Bish. Stack wipe. Oh dear. I think they're probably actually going for a gala, so let's go this way. Take them by surprise if we can. They're going to go for my capital, aren't they? Which is still building. Oh, I never actually built the fortifications here. Disaster! Well, start working on the palisades. Unfortunately, that means we're then going to be fighting them in the jungle. And we don't know what kind of troops they have. Fighting in Santiago, this isn't. Alright, so we got you just outside. We have a massive advantage over you. We have the flexible defender, which means that them defending the jungle doesn't do anything, and that is in fact a stack wipe. So, now we're going to split you in half. I'm going to go for the capital. And the other army is going to be under your command, going for that. Go. Oh, we're at the war with the whole of Quarafa. Interesting. Yeah, unfortunately these guys don't exactly have large armies anymore. We have dealt them rather decisive victories. We have another champion. And you are another good Orsatru. That is good to hear. I think that this war is pretty much over. Oh no, he's coming for me. Trying to relieve the siege on the capital. Unfortunately, this is where my boss man is, so good luck with that. Particularly because he's got all the champions still. Another martial perk. Excellent. Now we can get hit and run. So if we do happen to lose a battle, we will lose less. Also, our archers have their damage increased by 30%. Oh man, hit and run on the bush hunters? Oh, that would be horrible. What has changed, added since the release of the game? Nothing's been added. Oh no, that's not true. The ruler design has been added, so you can now actually make your own starting character, which is what we've done. Hence we are playing as an also true Norseman in Nigeria. Norse Viking in Algeria. But that's the only thing that's been added. Lots of things have been tweaked and changed. Mostly balancey stuff. Like, there haven't been any DLCs or expansions yet. Something about the way the creator works can only use on new games, and limited bookmarks means I can't do my favourite concept. A Norman count who arrives in England with William. You can do that. Surely Normandy has counties. Another champion, Gregor. Another good Orsatru. It's amazing just how many Orsatru are making it down to my count down here in Nigeria, my county. That's one. That's actually 100%. We captured their general, their ruler. Enforce those demands. Oh, yeah. And then we can disband everyone. Okay, so we took the ducal title, which didn't actually include Kefi. It was just Opunda. However, Opunda, I think, is going... Well, actually, what is your duchy like? It's the Duchy of Noop. You're a 4 holding. You're a 5 holding. You're a 3. It's just the 3... Oh, no, it's 4 counties. It's this bit, which is another 3. So Noop is richer than Igboland, but not as rich as some of the other stuff further up the coast. So I think I'll be fairly okay giving Noop to a minion, because that does put me over my limit. So, who do we want to put in charge? Right now, when the realm divides, Yevriti gains Ijor and Opunda. Whitey gains Igala, and then Witty gets the Oldham, Igbo. Thankfully, they changed the succession, so when you have a succession, your heir actually gets your capital. That was so annoying previously where they didn't. That's now a rule where they always get your capital. So we would get these two. So what we could do is just give Yevriti Opunda right now, seeing as it's gonna be his. Now let's see if that actually updates. Yeah, we still get the 3. And they both get just 1. Perfection. And he is now a vassal of ours. Ransom for Chima. I will accept that. Do we have any other prisoners? We do. We have quite a few, actually. Chibere for that. You two have been in prison for 10 months. Haven't had a single request for your release yet. You're actually a blade master. You're a good fighter. Unfortunately, we can't use women as soldiers. We'll just demand their conversion, then release them. Start causing some chaos within Africa. No, we could execute for piety, that's true. We do. No, I can't. I'm just. Just has massive penalties to executions. We recruited you, didn't we? Yes, we did. Okay. Well, I guess we could go for Idoma. The problem with going for Idoma is it's a land that I really want for myself. Noop is owned by Ife, which would be a heck of a fight. We could go for Guwari. Both of their armies should be quite weak, because we know that they're allied to these guys. Was this a custom start or an actual starting ruler in Africa? No, custom. Hence we're playing as a Norse Viking in Nigeria. About as far away as this game lets you get from Scandinavia. Oh, actually, that's not true. Probably Burma would be further. Well, would it? You'd have to go around there, whereas if you went this way, you'd have to go all the way around that. There's no shortcuts through Russia. No, I'm still pretty sure that's further away. And we do have enough money and prestige where we could build some more stuff, so we can get another war camp going. And we've got enough troops now where I feel like we could go raiding once more. Put myself in charge, because I'm remembering to do that. Now, who is ripe for the taking? Cafe is, actually. It's worth 19 ducats. Let's do it. I think they did raid West Africa once in reality. That I'm not sure about. I mean, I imagine they probably did, seeing how far out Vikings got. But I personally know nothing about African raids. Alright, Kefi has been raided. These places have already been raided, so there's no point my going there. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to go through Apanda in order to drop off the loots. There is some money here. Ibadan is worth quite a lot. But their armies seem to be recovering. We could go for Noop, actually. Let's do that. I'm going for Oyo. There's a tiny bit of money here, which we could try to get. Alright, raid money has been dropped off. We're getting a bunch of new sparring grounds, which is great. Because sparring grounds equals levies and also even more champions. Because clearly that's what we need. Vikings definitely sold slaves to the Umayyads in Spain. Oh yeah, they would have traded there. The question is whether they raided in Africa. Odd that has penalties for killing, since killing is basically the way of dispensing justice in these times. Yeah, but it's an unlawful killing. They've already been jailed. It's not for a crime that they're being executed for, it's for being the wrong religion. Which, actually, yes, could be a crime in some societies. But not in ours. Nope, there's somebody else there already. That's unfortunate. Oh. There's no point my staying here. Don't bother. No, really, there's... Oh! Okay, apparently there was a point my staying here. Fine, loot it. Loot it all! Abbas has finished control. Let's see what's next. Abibo. "5 months, then we get some development." More plunder. Make it happen. Oh, no, that's going to be taking attrition. Let's not do that. Oh, no, that's going to Ghana. You know what? Ghana doesn't actually have that many troops right now. So let's go ahead and sail to here. Because basically what I'm planning to do is head out to the river, sail over, let our recently disembarked penalty fade, and then we'll start actually raiding. Although there is no way to conclusively prove it, my daughter-in-law Yasmin has brought forward evidence that Ron is not the daughter of my son and her heir, Witty, but that she was fathered by Abbas, the son and heir of Sheikh Shagala of Dejanet. Ron is without blame, yet her consequences could be dire. Abbas and Yasmin, on the other hand... I'm lost for words! So is that actually a secret? It just means that their eldest isn't of our dynasty? He is still a Viking. He's just a bastard. Probably. That's the Impassable Land by Benin. The Sahara? Oh, this. Mountains. I'm actually 100% sure where Benin is. There. Mountains. Or this, which is more mountains or more mountains. So to conclude, mountains. I'm surprised I've still not become a Viking. What more do I need to do to become a Viking? Where the capital is. This bit? I think that this is just like really heavily swampy. And no, we're in Nigeria. This is Nigeria here. Benin's over here. Okay, so we have finished looting. There is nothing else for staying here. Arawan would cause us some attrition. Going there would cause us some attrition. We could go back out to sea in order to raid Masana, Sum, Seguu. If that gun is at war with somebody. So that seems like a good idea to me. Let's jump back on the boats. Ah, the sparring grounds have been finished. Good. Then, let's see. Let's land here. Let's wait the 30 days. And then we'll jump off and go and loot Dia. Setting up ourselves a little camp. And we'll go and take that. Malaria presumably existed in the 9th century too, which probably would have stopped too much Vikinging. I'm not sure about that one, actually. I mean, it's possible. Eesh, that takes a lot of attrition. That takes rather less. Child of my dynasty, Yasmin's given birth to another son. This shall be called Elfric. That's the Ghanaian army, isn't it? It is. Returning from the Ranjing Guard, I barely recognise my courtier Tolir as he enters my great hall. I am home, he bellows. There have been many a time when I thought I would never see these shores again. But I am finally back. Welcome back. Alright, so the Ghanaian army is coming to attack me. Raid is complete. We are fighting them out in the open. This is just dry land where my cavalry are going to reign supreme. 1300 against 1600. I have 13 champions. He has 9. He does have spearmen to counteract my horsemen. Their archers are completely countered by my horse. They have Sahel horsemen. 37, 19, 36. 37, 19, 30, 30. Which are apparently worse than light horse. And my archers are better, but that's mostly because we have the 30% extra damage. Do my horsemen have any bonuses? I don't think they do. Oh, yes they do. My light cavalry have the extra toughness and pursuit. So my pursuit being higher makes sense because there's that modifier, which means that he hasn't got that modifier. So their toughness is 19, whereas mine is boosted. So Sahel horsemen are tougher. There's another martial perk, which is sappers, which means we get siege progress bonuses from just regular soldiers. General also wasn't half bad. Victory! And one of my courtiers has become a berserker as well. And Igbo Ulukwu has built a palisade. So we've now got some fortifications here. Then the last thing we can do is get the gathering halls, which will increase control and levies. War camps can be upgraded, which will give another knight. Will increase the knight's effectiveness. Oh, each of these is increasing effectiveness as well. No bleeding wonder we hit so hard. And our spearmen are apparently getting better and better because of all the sparring grounds we have. So maybe for the third unit we want pikes. 22, 31. Yeah, pikemen are getting pretty good. Armoured foot are doing a ton of damage, but we could get armoured foot. With all the sparring grounds, it might be worth replacing the archers with armoured foot. Spearmen. What are spearmen countered by? Archers, right? No. Heavy infantry. Nobody's got heavy infantry, really. Heavy infantry is countered by light footmen, but they're 4 times better. Do that. We can still carry another 30 ducats. So I'm going to keep on pressing my luck here. Spouse aids and the martial studies. I get 300 experience. We are kind of blitzing through this, it has to be said. So we could potentially finish off Gallant as well. I don't think I particularly want Overseer. Then after that, what we could do is get Stewardship. Get Architect. Although, we've already kind of built most of the buildings that we can build. This area of Africa is certainly proving very fruitful, it has to be said. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't been marking my other children for ages. So, for example, Whitey, uneducated. Two of them. So, Whitey Viking, you are curious. Which means you want to do diplomacy or learning. I'm going to give you learning education. Did that switch? No, it did. And your educator is going to be Jedvard. Or Erminala. Erminala might actually be better. You're also a novice physician now. Just because you have a bit of fighting skill. Evanthia, wow. 18, 11, 6, 20, 16. You're a genius. What are you? Generous, trusting, and deceitful. You know what? Let's have... Let's have you convert, and then we'll set you to teach the kid. And this kid also likes intrigue, so yeah, that works. And then we've got Limbaso, who's also 6, so needs an education. Currently getting stewarding, could also be getting marshal. Stewarding for you is probably better. So we're going to educate you. That is not going to be done by me. That is going to be done by... Yevtari. Okay, and then Dominic still needs to be educated after this. Cool. Alright, you have done raiding that. Go and raid this. You'll lose another 100. And then after this, I think we'll probably just head home. I don't think I can take this as well. Because with this, we'll get to 101. So yeah, we're grabbing the last of the money we can from here. So Ghana is kind of being left burning. Nobody dares raid me anymore. Which is awfully nice to see. Alright, let's head home. Job's a good one, boss. $100 ducats. Was the 8-year-old who comes in gambler? No. Curious and calm. Now, what's the council up to? You're doing control, you're doing development, you're doing religion. Cool. Oh, we could also be promoting culture in a panda. I do like that idea. You know what, you go and do that. We'll help them with that. There's the money coming back in. One of my kids needs a spouse. None of the ones that are old enough to have spouses. I mean, this one does, but he's 9. Bit young. Alright, so Bonnie could build a thing. We can get palisades here. Do we really need palisades everywhere? It does increase the levies. Oh, palisades increase archer and spearman damage. Oh, man. If spearmen are upgraded by both sparring grounds... Oh no, that's skirmishers. Heavy infantry and skirmishers. So palisades do spearmen. Okay. And Calabar can also be doing with palisades.